Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to do a reading about your past life. I'm going to take out certain cards, and they're going to, you're going to select those cards, and I'll tell you about your past life. Like, many people don't believe in it, so it's for those who do believe in it. Okay. So, the first one is this Three of Wands, right? Hmm. Very beautiful card for, past life reading, because, this person is looking far away, like they're thinking about something. Why these cards stuck together? Okay, so group number two. Two cards have come up. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Wands. Right, so these are the three groups that you have to select from, and you can pause the video. Let's start with your past life story. Group number three, you guys chose the Three of Wands card, and um it makes me think of it as a person who was a thinker, maybe, or like you waited for someone. Let's just move forward with the cards and let the cards speak too. So can please, spirit, can you tell me about their past life? Thank you. Okay, their past life story, the past life story. Okay. All right. Okay. So, there was a lot of emphasis on family life here, but especially about losing a loved one. Like, I can, tell you, it's not that, it's like a regret that your past self is holding. And to be very, very honest, it's not that happy. Because actually, how do I explain this? Mm, okay, let me just explain some things, and then we can move on to the, your past life story. Uh, Actually, when you are reborn, when you're born again, you actually carry the karma, you carry some of the things or some of the energies related to your past life. So it is better to know about your past life as well, in order to know your present life. Okay, now let's start. You waited for someone to come, but that someone actually died in a war. You were not convinced, you were in denial your whole life, and it could also manifest in your current life as well, that it is difficult for you to accept certain things. It is difficult for you to accept some things that there are some things that you don't want to accept, and you tell yourself that they don't exist. And it's a thing called denial, and it's a stage of grief. Okay, so here what I'm seeing is that there was some war, or maybe somebody attacked your loved one and they died. Okay, and they couldn't make it. Some of you people, like, it could be like somebody kidnapped them, maybe, and you never got to know their whereabouts. It's focusing a lot on family stuff and remembering the things of the past, and some loved one who has, who could not be with you. And you searched every corner you could, you searched everywhere. You like you couldn't accept that they are no more. And that is like for some of you it could be a child, like your child died and you cannot accept it. But for the majority of you it could be um, a blood relative like a sister, okay, or maybe like a wife. But that's what I'm seeing. Then there is an entry of another person, and you try to live again and you overcome your grief. But the major part of your previous life which I'm seeing is that you spent a lot of time grieving, and it took you a lot of years to move on from a situation, from a difficult situation. It took you many years to accept that you have suffered a loss. And when you accepted it, then good things came for you. Maybe in this lifetime as well you have difficulty coping with your emotions, maybe. Okay, you guys might know better, but this is what I'm seeing. So let us move forward now to see what else can we get from this. So spirit, can you please guide us about their past life story? Thank you. You're very close to achieving your goal. Expect powerful change. Okay, a new start is coming. Okay, okay, okay. This is very clear. Like, there is this thing that, um, okay, I have to now clarify the things that I said earlier. I'm very sorry if I might be confusing you people, but I have to say it. Sometimes, like, somebody's getting married and their spouse gets vanished, or they run away, like, or they get killed. These are the things. Or you are actually wedding your sister and your sister gets kidnapped, or your sister runs away maybe, or maybe your sister dies. Okay, these are the things which I'm seeing. And it's mostly a woman figure in your life that you lost. And then you put your whole effort in trying to start something new, in or trying to start your life again, take yourself out from the grief and the suffering that you felt wronged. And I'm seeing here that you're actually praying a lot to God. You're praying a lot that God, please, let my spouse or my sister or like my loved one, let them meet me again. I want to meet them again. I cannot accept the fact that they're no more with me, like that. Okay, this is a very prominent thing in your past life that your past self is trying to communicate to me very strongly. Okay, so we have this purification card. Then we have the expect a miracle card. Okay. Hmm. Then we have boundaries. Okay, so here it is quite prominent that you were very much close with this person, and suddenly they were taken away from you. Then you were blessed with an other miracle that actually made you cope. Like you didn't pop out of the depression or the grief by yourself. Maybe you had a child, or you had a different wife, or like that somebody came in your life and they gave you hope for a new life. um and there is this regret that it took you a lot of time to move past something, and you couldn't do it yourself. But I would like to tell your past self, which is also a part of you, that taking help from people is totally fine. We are humans in the end. And It's totally fine. Everybody needs help now and then. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is super duper independent that I'll do everything by my side, by myself. Everyone needs help. Everybody needs support. Let's go further. So I want to get your looks, okay? And I don't know why I want to do it, but I want to do it. Like, can we get their looks? Okay, I'm seeing curly brown hair for the majority of you, but if not curly, like really, really thick hair in your past life. If you were a man, you have majority of you were men in your past lives, like thick mustache with a beard and a long curly dark brown type beard with curly dark brown long hair. Okay, there's a lot of. Okay, then there is this thing about, wearing leather a lot, wearing like animal skin a lot. Okay. And I'm actually seeing tooth, like teeth of certain animals that you have made as bracelets or like, I don't know what to call them, but like, like a belt which like a rope belt made in which there are teeth of different animals. I think they're teeth. They're white, shiny things. I think they're teeth. Who wears teeth? Okay. And yeah, okay. You had a lot of okay. There, you're a free. You were a free spirited person, and you. Okay, so there was something that somebody asked for a favor for you, like some sort of a bribe, or they wanted you to do something, but you did not agree to them, and that is why you lost your loved one. And that is the regret in your I don't know why regret is coming, but that is what I see, that there was this thing that I should have taken that offer, and I should have done anything for my family so that we could be free and all. That's it, group number one. It was a heavy reading, but it's fine. We all have different things happening in our lives. Nobody's life is easy. So, okay, we will then move towards the next group. Okay, goodbye. Hello, group number two. You guys chose the Ten of Pentacles card. And I'm seeing that you were like on a position of authority. Maybe let's just, let the card speak. So, in the beginning, I think I should say that, it's very important. Like for some people, it's important that you should know your past life to understand your present self, because there are certain remnants of your past self, certain karmas or certain rewards that you have, or like certain things that stay with you throughout your different lifetimes. So let's say. Okay, their life story. Hmm. 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 Okay, this is so obvious, but I'll have to pull out more cards just to be sure. Hmm. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Okay. So, mm, let's start. What I'm seeing here is that, you know what they say in English, that you're born with a silver spoon, you're born with a golden spoon. So I see that your birth is in a very rich family, a very high influential family. Some of you might even be princesses or princes or even kings, but I'm not seeing actually kings. I'm seeing like princess or like sons and daughters of aristocrats or like people who are in high rank. Okay, and there is a lot of pressure on you to, follow in your parents' footsteps or like try to do something that you don't want to do. Like your focus was to be like, give yourself time or be happy actually, or like that. Okay, you had other things and you were forced to do your family business, and you actually liked it as well, but there were a lot of headaches, a lot of stress, a lot of hard work because of that. And you were very famous. Okay, there is a lot of fame, there is a lot of money, there is high authority, there are certain secrets about your family. Like it could be like a political family or some king like family. Okay, you're involved in a very high family, and there are certain things that you cannot even talk to your siblings, and there, like, you fear that your siblings might betray you, or you cannot trust anyone around you. And like in your past life, okay, there was this thing that you used to say in your past life, that I have all the money, but I want somebody to love, I want somebody to trust, I want somebody to do good to me. Maybe this is repeating in your present life, or maybe in this life you're now trying to focus on love and not on money, or build true connections and not money. Like, I don't know, you guys would know better, but there is this thing that you knew many things that other people didn't, and you had like certain, how should I phrase it, like some of you had like a different way of thinking or a different way of seeing culture, or you weren't the person who would actually follow the norms, but you had to for the most of your life, and the later years of your life were actually according to how you wanted them. But it was spent in politics, it was spent in gathering taxes from people or like that. And there are some political moves being played as well. I'm seeing that. Okay, and like you have done, like, you had to do certain things for the family, and you had guilt of them afterwards, and you used to go and pray that to God, that you want your um, you want to not be punished or hold accountable for them because you're being forced by your family. So your mother and your father were very controlling in your past life, and and that's what I'm seeing. Let's pull out more cards. Okay, so I am seeing that you wanted love from your parents, but they only had like money for you in your past life. Let's see. Nothing is yet set in stone. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, they're confirming it. Meditate and contemplate. Okay, so you actually took time to try to separate yourself from your family. You took time to, make yourself familiar on how to oppose them and try to make your own way. You were like, I don't need this money, okay, or I don't need this status, I just want to live my life. You cannot say that this is my destiny. Or maybe some of you were, you were forced into a political marriage of some sort. Says focused intention. Okay, this is so beautiful. I'll come up to it in a while. Let's just see. Golden opportunity. And okay, this wants to come out. Receptivity. Okay, there is this thing that you had good friends. Okay, you had very good friends who understood you and who were a support to you, but there wasn't enough support from family in your past life. I think this is repeating for some of you. You need to do certain cleansing, like, we need to learn the lessons of our past in order to have different circumstances in our new lives. Let's see. Hmm. You were interested in sports. Okay, you liked to be rough in sports. You liked to run around, but it was unnoble of you to, your family used to say that, noble people don't do this. You're from a very high status. Why are you running like this? Why are you sitting like this? Why aren't you as cultured as we taught you to be? Like, you were a sort of a breaker, not by, not by intention, but you were different. And your family just wanted to was wanting to actually make you fit into a box, again with a friendship card. They wanted to make you fit into a box, and you wanted your siblings to actually stand up for you as well. But there were a lot of, like, politics going around, and they were, they wanted power and status, and you did not want, and it was just kind of a clashy thing. So I see beautiful, silky, shining hair for you, and majority of the people here were women. I'm seeing a lot of feminine energy, and if men, then like, I'm just saying about the majority over here, but like, I see shiny, flowing, like light hair. Could be of different colors, but I'm seeing shiny hair, like the wind can make them, dance around, like that. Thin posture, straight body, not too much curvy, and a lot of will in your eyes, a lot of strength in your eyes. Like, you had the ability of, leadership, but things were just not that good and clean, so you preferred to stay out of it. But in the end, you just, you were in the public eye, and you were in the public eye as a philanthropist, as a person who helps rather than who takes from the people, like that. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in your reading. I hope you guys really liked it. Do like, share, and subscribe. Okay, goodbye. Hello guys, so you have the 10 of wands here. Let's start with your reading. So let's get to know more about your past life story. Those who chose the 10 of wands. Hmm. Okay. Again, the focus is on family or remembering a home. Okay, I see that there is a migration, maybe because there is a loss of food, or there is some drought, or, like, you might be a nomad in your past life, but there is this uh, moving around in deserts, or like areas where there are shrubs and not good food, and you're moving along with your cattle, and you are actually trying to, tell your people that everything is fine. You're telling people around you, like, you faced some terrible times, but it's not like, not in a horrible way, obviously in a horrible way, but you actually stood the test of time, and you were a very powerful, like strong-willed and determined person, and a very hard-working person. Like, you fought for your tribe, you fought for your people. I'm seeing a dark-skinned person, little clothes, loose shawls, but not clothes, like not proper clothes. Okay. And okay, you could be a spiritual leader or a religious leader of your tribe, but not necessarily. But I'm seeing that, how do you say it? An elder of a tribe. Yeah, an elder of a tribe. You were the, like, you were first when in your youth you used to be a person, like, you used to have a lot of fights, like not serious fights, like, it used to be a game in the previous time, like fighting people, trying to show off your strength, and you were, a lot strength, you had a lot of power, like strength. And as you grew up, you had a family, and you actually focused a lot on cultures and customs and norms and traditions, and you used to pray to a river spirit, like some spirit who could bring about rains and rivers, who, like, maybe the spirit of water, like that. Dark skinned people. Okay, I'm seeing them. Okay, again talking about the goddess over here, like, you people used to hold rituals of rain, like rituals to bring upon food and water for your people. Like, you used to get worried when the people of your tribe contracted diseases, or like when there were certain pandemic in your community. But it was a very religious kind of a community. There's a lot of praying, a lot of rituals, and a lot of like festivals kind of thingies going on. And your main purpose was to save your crowd and to not let your people go hungry. And you actually kind of succeeded on it. Like, you made treaties with certain tribes who had lots of food, but they did not share them that much with you guys. And, like, I'm seeing such stuff. But in your time, your tribe actually gained a lot of strength and a lot of independence. And I'm seeing, like, people in, like, clothes that only cover their groin areas, like that. The women don't wear shirts or anything to cover their breasts. Like, I'm seeing such people. And we bold and make the first moon, and balance spirituality and practicality. And okay, you had to fight like a lot of troublemakers in your clan, or in your, like, in your tribe. There were a lot of, like, troublemakers, people who wanted just power, and um, just wanted a position of power, but they actually did not care about the people. You cared about the people a lot. You were quite empathetic, but you had quite a lot of strength and a lot of like this passion to help your people. What else? Like, I'm just getting called to draw the last card. I don't know why, but let's draw the last card. Action. Okay, even maybe in this lifetime, maybe some of you, like, are tired of taking action again and again, because in your previous, maybe in your previous lifetime, you did a lot of work for people. You did a lot, like, you literally spend your whole life for other people. Maybe now you are prioritizing on yourself, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe you're still in that phase of trying to give to other people. But it totally depends on you, how you are actually carrying the previous karma of your, like, the karma of your previous life. So that's it, group number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it and loved it. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Bye bye.